Hi, my name is Dr. Ronnie Michigwang, and for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be having a ball. We've got two of Uganda's most prestigious institutions of academics facing off, one against the other. What are they going to be facing off in? It's a challenge about monetary policy, about Bank of Uganda's mandates, and above all, about financial concepts. But what's up for grabs? One, a chance to be able to thump your chest and say that I'm on top. All that, plus also chances to walk away with millions of shillings in bursaries. But before we kick off the game, we've got one simple question to ask. Will you take the challenge? By Bank of Uganda. And you at home can take part in this fantastic extravaganza by logging onto Facebook and following us on Twitter, or you can check out our website. Or better yet, you can play the challenge game right on this TV show. But, talking about playing games, when it comes to money, we don't play games. And in Uganda, we've got over 25 commercial banks. And Bank of Uganda has ensured that there's increased penetration and access to financial services by supervising and regulating all of these different banks. But, there's more information you actually will learn during the course of this show here. But, we can't learn unless we've got a team who are engineered to teach. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the contestants of the challenge powered by Bank of Uganda.
From Moroto in Karamoja, come the school from behind the mountain. Apostles of Jesus Seminary, aka AJ, and their opponents from Eastern Uganda, Jinja College, or JICO, the academic and sports powerhouse who are taking the challenge.
All right, now that we know who's playing in the game, let's give a huge round of applause to JICO, Jinja College. And let's say a special hello to everybody from Moroto. Let's give it up for AJ, Apostles of Jesus. All right, JICO, tell me something. When you guys in JICO and you're excited, what do you do? What do you say? How do you guys say it? Go ahead.
JC.
All right, that's the energy we need. Apostles of Jesus, are you going to be outdone? When you guys are excited and you're in the lead, and I'm hoping you're in the lead later today, what do you guys say? All right, done. Now that we know who the contestants are, it's time to play the games. In this first round, we've got 3 different segments. We're kicking off with one which is called Cumulate. And that means that you've got to make sure you add up those points. And every single correct answer that you've got gives you 10 points. And what we're going to be playing for is we're going to be playing for lots of cash. And of course, a chance to put up your collar at the end of the game. So, fingers on your buzzers. This is a buzzer round. The rules are very simple. We're going to ask you a question. As long as you know the answer, buzz in. And if you answer correctly, we're going to give you 10 points. If you fail the question, we hand it over to the opposing team, and they get a chance to play for 5 points. So, the question I ask you, JICO, will you take the challenge?
Yes, we'll take the challenge.
AJ, will you take the challenge?
Yes, we'll take the challenge.
Let's play Cumulate. Question number 1. Which of the following is the best example of fiat money? Yes, AJ. D, Uganda shillings bills. That is correct. 10 points to AJ. Fantastic. Next question. When the shilling is excessively depreciating, the Bank of Uganda intervenes to stabilize the exchange rate by? Yes, JICO. What's the answer? I need your answer.
D, by lowering the CBR.
By lowering the CBR, that is incorrect. So I'm going to give a chance to you. AJ, would you like to take the challenge?
Yes.
What is the answer, AJ, for 5 points?
C.
C, by selling shillings. That is incorrect. The answer actually is A, selling dollars. Let's move on to the next question. Using the EFT payment system, commercial banks are expected to credit a beneficiary's account within how many hours? Yes, Jiko.
C, 24.
C24, that is correct. 10 points to Jiko. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied up. It's now 10-10. It is heating up in this place. Next question. On the head side of 1,000 Uganda shilling coin, in which direction is the crested crane facing? AJ?
C.
C, west. That is incorrect. For 5 points, would you like to take the challenge, Jiko?
Yes, we'd like to take the challenge.
What is the answer, Jiko?
B, east.
That is correct. You've got 5 points for Jiko. Jiko now jumps into the lead. Next question. Who was the first public figure to have their portrait on a Uganda shilling banknote? Yes. Tell me, AJ, who be that?
C.
President Idi Amin Dada. That is correct for 10 points. AJ takes the lead. Next question. Supervising and regulating financial institutions is one of Bank of Uganda's mandates. Which of these institutions is not regulated by Bank of Uganda? Money lenders, that's correct. We give 10 points to AJ. Apostles of Jesus wrap up this round here in the lead. Jiko, you're trailing by 15 points, but all you got to do is just add up 2 more questions and you'll pass them. Next category, ladies and gentlemen, is a relatively easier one. You can take your fingers off the buzzers. This one here, we call it simply odd man out. It's round robin. I start off with them, then I move to you. As long as you give me the correct answer, you get your full 10 points. If it is failed, I can hand it over to the competition. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
So, let's kick it off with AJ. AJ, this is your first question. Which of these does not appear on any currency notes?
C.
C.
The president's signature, that is correct. We give them 10 points. 10 points to Apostles of Jesus. Next question. The following are wrong capital requirements for setting up a commercial bank. Okay? Which one is the odd man out? Which one is the correct amount which you need?
D.
D, that is correct. Let's give 10 points to Jiko, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. A borrower's attitude towards his or her credit obligations is called A, capacity, B, capital, C, character, or D, collateral.
C.
C, character. That is correct. Let's give 10 points to Apostles of Jesus. Apostles of Jesus lead 50 points. Jiko, you are 25. Let's get some points on the board. Next question to you. Which one is the odd man out?
C.
C, Stanbic Bank. That is correct. We give them 10 points. That makes it 35 points for them. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of this segment. As it stands, Apostles of Jesus have 50 points. Jiko is at 35. Man, oh man, the question is, what's going to happen when we go further? Well, let's see about that. The next category is an easy one. Anybody can do it. Even you at home. Pull out a pen and paper and tell me what you remember. Don't write down until I have switched off. All right, let's play Memorize. All right, there we have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with you, Joshua, and then I'll move back to this side here to Anthony. All you have to do is tell me exactly what you remember seeing, in depth, descriptively. Starting with you, Joshua Atukoi, what did you see?
I saw the Bank of Uganda logo.
The Bank of Uganda logo. 10 points to Jiko. Fantastic. What did you see, Anthony?
I saw the Kenyan currency, Kenyan shillings.
You saw the Kenyan shilling currency. That is incorrect. I'm going to remove 10 points from Apostles of Jesus. Moses, what did you see?
I saw the EFT logo, which stands for Electronic Fund Transfer.
Very correct. 10 points to Jiko. Simon Peter, what did you see?
I saw K shillings.
K shillings.
which is Kenyan shillings.
That is correct. The acronym K shillings for Kenya shillings. 10 points to AJ. That is correct. Nelson, what did you see?
I saw Western Union.
You saw Western Union. That is correct. 10 points to Jiko. Jiko now in the lead with 65. AJ, you are in the co-pilot seat with 50 points. What else did you see? Ivan.
I saw a point of sale machine.
Point of sale machine, that is correct. Let's give them 10 points. Tell me, what did you see, Joshua?
I saw the sign of the Chinese yuan, the symbol.
The symbol of the Chinese yuan.
Yes.
Actually, that is incorrect. So I am going to dock you 10 points. Thank you very much. Next, what did you see?
I saw an ATM machine.
You saw an ATM machine. That is very correct. Let's give him 10 points. Back to you. Moses, what did you see?
I saw a South Sudan note.
Southern Sudan note. What denomination?
100.
100. That is incorrect. I'm going to dock you 5 points for giving me an incorrect answer. Take away 5 points from Jiko. Right now, AJ is in the lead with 70. Jiko, you have got 50. What else did you see? Ivan?
500 Sudanese pound.
500 Sudanese pounds. That is incorrect. Thank you very much for giving me a wrong answer. Please subtract 5 from them also. Did you see anything else, Nelson? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what was on the screen, so you can tell for yourself. But as it stands, the scores. Apostles of Jesus, 60. Let's give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jinja College at 50. Let's give them a fantastic round of applause. When we come back after the break, we're going to have more action like this. Will Apostles of Jesus manage to stay in the lead, or will Jiko jump frog them? We'll find out all that and more right here on Challenge, powered by Bank of Uganda. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the next segment. We call it Advantage. What's going to happen is that each of these teams is going to send their strongest gladiator to the center. They're going to answer 6 questions. Everyone that answer correct is a chance for them to put points on the board, but at the same time to stay alive. The person who at the end of the session has fewer questions correct will take the walk of shame. So, Jiko, who's your strongest player?
Atukoi Joshua.
Atukoi Joshua, walk on down, walk on down. AJ, Apostles of Jesus, who's your strongest player? Anthony, let's go. 6 questions. Look into your opponent's face. Stare him straight and answer the questions. Let's play Advantage. Starting off with AJ. The 50,000 shilling note was introduced in, which one is it?
It is B.
B, December 2003, that is correct. 10 points to Apostles of Jesus. Question, this one goes to you. Joshua, when did the Bank of Uganda issue its first shilling?
1966.
That is correct. We've got 10 points for Jiko. Next question. Anthony, ATM stands for?
It is C. Automatic teller machine.
That is correct. You've got another 10 points for Apostles of Jesus. Fiscal policy is primarily about interest rates, financial inclusion, business management, or government spending and taxes.
It is D.
D, that is correct. Joshua, this is your final question. Which of the following intentions of regional integration processes would be most difficult to achieve? The creation of a fiscal union, the right of establishment by firms in other member states, the acceptance of common supervisory regulations, or the right to supply cross-border services and free mobility of capital?
It is A. The creation
It is A.
of the fiscal union.
That is very correct, ladies and gentlemen, but you have fewer points than him. You need to take the walk of shame. Congratulations all the same. Let's give a huge round of applause to Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to play Advantage. In Advantage, what we'd like to do is that we like to give a chance for both teams to buzz. When you buzz in, A correct answer is 10 points. Are we ready to play advantage?
Yes, sir.
Let's play advantage. Question 1. Interest rates are important to financial institutions since an interest rate increase. Which one is it? Jiko.
B.
What is it going to be?
Increases the cost of acquiring funds.
All right, fantastic. It is actually supposed to be a different answer. So I'm going to pass it over. Would you like to take the challenge?
Yes. B.
B. That is incorrect. It's actually supposed to be B and C. Not so? Are we together? Next question. One more question in this category, ladies and gentlemen. I think time is up. Well, there we have it. Advantage has elapsed. As it stands, we've got Apostles of Jesus at 95. We've got Jiko at 75. Let's give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start off the next category, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome back to the game Atukoi Joshua. Big round of applause to him. This is true or false. Breathe in, breathe out. Let me know the answer. Question. An example of direct financing is as if you were to lend money to your neighbor. Is that true or false?
True.
That is correct. Let's give 10 points to AJ. Question going to Jiko. This is your question. A bill of lading is an agreement by a bank to honor a draft drawn on the importer. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Let's give 10 points to Jiko, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're talking about. Back in the game, question to you, AJ. Unless a bond issuer defaults, an investor cannot lose money investing in bonds. True or false?
True.
Unfortunately, that is untrue. It is false, okay? Because inflation can hit you, all right? So, next question. A firm's portfolio risk can be reduced by investing in more than one country. Is that true or is that false? Jiko, what's your answer?
False.
Well, actually, it is true. You know what we call divesting? You know, you invest in many places? Apostles of Jesus in the lead at 105. Jiko sitting pretty at 85. That means that we are ready to play our final category. This category is one where everybody walks away a winner. Everything that they make now, we will multiply times 5,000 shillings in terms of points. So if you get 10 points, multiply it by 5,000, you got 50,000 big ones in your pocket. So let's play Big Bucks Bonanza. Are we ready? Let's kick off with AJ. This is going to be a buzz around. If a nation's population grows faster than the economy, then, yes, Jiko, what is it gonna be? Jiko, what's the answer? For 10 points, to narrow the gap, to give them pressure.
D.
D, that is correct. Let's give 10 points to Jiko. They're up now to 95. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. The most common cost of production in the economy is, yes, tell me AJ, is it interest expense, capital cost, rent, or wages? Which one is it? For 10 points. Interest expense, capital cost, rent, or wages? What is it?
C.
C, rent. That is incorrect. I'm giving a chance to Jiko to garner 5 points. Do you want to take the challenge, Jiko?
Yes.
Yes, we want to take the challenge.
All right, what is it? A, B, or D?
B.
B.
Capital cost, that is incorrect. It's actually wages. So, we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the next category. Which of the following will not create an upside risk to inflation? Yes, Jiko, tell me. Appreciation of the Uganda shilling, depreciation of the Uganda shilling, higher real price of oil, or drought in a large agricultural zone. Which one is it? Which of the following will not increase an upside risk to inflation?
A.
A is correct. Let's give them 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tie. AJ versus Jiko. This is what the challenge is all about.